Hi, in this video, we will solve problem non-overlapping intervals asked by companies like Oracle, Bloomberg, Microsoft, Google, and some others. Now let's check out one more problem on intervals, that is non-overlapping intervals. Okay, so given an array of intervals where intervals is start and end, basically exactly same as our last question. This is our start point, this is our end point, like start time or end time. Return the minimum number of intervals. Okay, we need to return the minimum number of intervals you need to remove to make the rest of the intervals non-overlapping. Okay, so there is one note that intervals which only touch at a point are non-overlapping. For example, 1 comma 2 and 2 comma 3 are non-overlapping. So basically 1 comma 2 and 2 comma 3, these are non-overlapping. In the previous case, in the last question that we have just checked, that it was merge intervals, right? Where we were considering this as well. This is also an overlapping case. So when we merged it, we made it 1 comma 3, right? But here this is not an overlapping condition. So we can say 1 comma 2 and 2 comma 3 are two different non-overlapping intervals, right? 1 comma 2 and 2 comma 3 here are two different non-overlapping intervals. Now let's see how, let's understand the sample input and output. So we have 1 comma 2, one interval is like this, 1 comma 2. Let me remove this one. So we have one interval that is 1 comma 2. Okay, then the second interval we have that is 2 comma 3, and then we have third interval that is 3 comma 4, and then we have the next interval that is from 1 to 3. Okay, so here we need to find out, like if I remove, how many intervals I will remove, right? Minimum number of intervals I need to remove so that the whole thing will become non-overlapping, right? So here, see, understand this question. Here if I remove these two intervals, right? So one interval will be 1 comma 3 and then 3 comma 4. That is also one case, right? That is also possible, but that will be removal of two intervals, right? But I need to remove the minimum number of intervals. So what I will do, instead of removing these two, what I will do, I will remove this interval, right? Then 1 comma 2, 2 comma 3 and 3 comma 4 will become the non overlapping intervals, right? So basically minimum number of interval, this will be 1 comma 3, and if I remove 1 comma 3, the whole thing will become non overlapping, right? Non overlapping intervals. So that's why the output is 1. Here we have 1 comma 2, then again 1 comma 2, then again 1 comma 2, right? So in order to make non-overlapping, I need to remove two intervals, right? This one and this one, or any of two, to make it non-overlapping. That's why the output is 2 here. Okay. So this is clear. Example 1 and example 2, right? How we need to remove the minimum number of intervals so that we need to make non-overlapping intervals. Okay. So let's understand this. Let's understand the question a bit more deeper. Okay, then we will understand the what are all the observations, and then we will come up with some approach. Right. So let's talk about the first example that we just checked, that we have this scenario when we have 1 comma 2 one interval and 2 comma 3 and 3 comma 4, and one interval was from 1 to 3. Okay, and we removed this one because, right, we need to remove minimum number of intervals. Okay, again let's focus on the that I need to remove minimum number of intervals. Okay, so can I say, in order to remove the minimum number of intervals, I will get the maximum number of intervals, maximum number of non-overlapping intervals, basically, right? So see, I removed this one, I got three non-overlapping intervals. But if I remove these two, I will get only two non-overlapping intervals, right? So basically, this question is something like that. I need to find maximum number of non-overlapping intervals, right? Maximum number of non-overlapping intervals right? Basically, so these are I have how many maximum number of non-overlapping intervals? That is 3. And if I simply subtract total minus maximum number of non-overlapping intervals, I will get the answer. Can I write something like this? 4 minus 3, I will get 1, and that is in like this is the problem. So my main goal is I need to find a maximum number of non-overlapping intervals. Okay, are you getting sense how I am approaching this? Basically, in order to find the remove the minimum number of intervals, I am more interested in finding the maximum number of non-overlapping intervals, because we have solved this question, right? Merge interval. Okay, when I was inserting interval, that we can find out, we can easily differentiate between an overlapping and non-overlapping, right? An overlapping case and non-overlapping case. Okay, and that's why I'm interested in finding out maximum number of non-overlapping intervals, right? Okay, okay. So that my goal is now that I need to find maximum number of non-overlapping intervals, and I will simply subtract it the total and I will get the answer. Okay. Now again understand why. Why I have chosen this one only, not these two. Because, okay, if you understood, okay, or let me take one more example so that you will get some bit of clarity. Let's suppose we have one interval that is starting from 1 and it is going till 3. Then we have one interval that is starting from 4 and it is going till 7. Then we have one interval that is starting from 9 and it is going till 10. Okay, and suppose then we have one interval that is starting from 1 to 5. Okay, then one interval that is starting from 6 to 10. Okay, and then we have suppose 12 to 16. Okay, and then suppose 80 to 20. Right. So instead of, right, I can remove these three as well, right? But that will be the maximum number of removal to find out the total non-overlapping intervals, because this set is a set of non-overlapping intervals, right? But instead of these three, I will remove these two, right? Because I need to find minimum number of overlapping intervals, and these all are overlapping intervals, right? Basically, this is an overlap. This whole zone is an overlap. So I can choose these three or these two, right? Okay. So now understand that I am avoiding these intervals. I am avoiding these intervals, right? Why? Because these intervals have longer duration. Can I say longer duration? Right? More duration. So basically, longer duration means there is more chances of getting an overlap. See, if I have one interval that is very short, right? That is very short. Suppose 1 to 2 only. Okay, and one interval that is from 1 to 10. Don't you think this interval has higher chances of an overlap, right? Okay, so that's why I'm interested in more shorter intervals. Shorter intervals. Okay, so I need to find shorter intervals. Basically, I need to choose shorter intervals. So that's why I will choose this path instead of this path. Shorter intervals. Okay, okay. Now shorter intervals basically, right? How can I say shorter intervals in terms of time, start time and end time? I have one start time and end time. Can I say which will end first will be shorter intervals? Which will end first will be the shorter interval, right? So what I will do, what will be my next approach? Again, like in the last question also I have mentioned, whenever there are intervals, always try to sort either in starting in time or there is a ending time. You will get some clarity. You will get some clarity. Okay. So what I need to do, basically again I have already said that I will find a maximum number of non-overlapping intervals, right? So what I will do, I will find a maximum number of non-overlapping intervals. So see, if I am at 1 comma 3, right? I can choose 4 comma 7, or I can choose, like, I will check 1 comma 5. I can't choose 1 comma 5, right? Why? Because this is already happening, right? This is already ongoing, right? So I will choose 4 comma 7. So think is this, like, these intervals are I like meetings. I need to choose short meetings, right? More quicker meetings, fast meetings, right? So that I can I can simply find maximum number of non-overlapping meetings. Okay, basically I need to find maximum number of non-overlapping meetings. Okay, so basically what I will do, okay, now maybe you are getting where I'm approaching this. Basically what I will do, I will find out one interval. I can start 1 comma 3 or 1 comma 5. Okay, but I will choose, like if I need to start between these two, which I will choose first. Tell me, 1 comma 3 or 1 comma 5, because those both have equal starting time, right? So I will choose 1 comma 3 because shorting time. Again, remember, this is ending first, so I will choose this one, 1 comma 3. Now from 1 comma 3, right, which is the last ending time, right? The last time, that is, this meeting is ending at 3. So can I choose 1 comma 5? No, right? Because why I can't choose it? Because here starting time is less than the ending time. So I can't choose it. So basically which meeting I will choose? I will choose if the starting time is greater than equals to end time, or I can say last ending time, last meeting or interval end time, right? So this will be my basically criteria to choose an interval. If the start time is greater than or equals to last time end time, last interval end time, right? So I will choose this one, 4 7, right? So I will choose first 1 comma 3. Okay, my count will be 1. Then I will choose 4 comma 7, right? What is the last time now? That is 7. Okay, my last time is 7. Okay, now can I choose 6? No, because again start time is lesser than the last interval end time. Start time is lesser than the so I can't choose this one, right? I will choose this 9 comma 10, right? So what is the now last time? That is 10. Now can I choose 12 comma 16 this interval? Yes, you can choose it. So I will choose this one. Then I will choose this one. Okay, so what are the intervals I have chosen so far? That is 5. Okay, and what are the total intervals we have? That is 7. 7 minus 5, that is 2. So basically I will remove 2 to make it the series non-overlapping. Clear? Clear how I am approaching this? So did you get it? The only trick is here that I need to choose that interval that is end time is faster. Like here 1 comma 3 I have chosen, and that's how I have chosen this series. Suppose instead of this, if I have chosen this 1 comma 5, I started with 1 comma 5. Okay, so let me copy this and put it somewhere else so that we can discuss on it. Suppose instead of this, if I have chosen the 1 comma 5, let me remove all this stuff. Yeah, and let this one, this is 1 comma 3, 1 comma 5. Yeah, so suppose if I have chosen last time this one 1 comma 5. Okay, so what will be the last time? 5. Okay, I have chosen. Now can I choose 1 comma 3? No. Why? Again, because here starting time is less than the end time, right? Okay, so I can't choose this one. Now can I choose this one, 4 comma 7? No, again the start time is less than the end time, so I can't choose this one. Okay, now which is first, right? 6 comma 10 or 9 comma 10? Okay, suppose you can choose 9 comma 10, also you can choose 6 comma 10. Suppose you have chosen 6 comma 10. Okay, so yes, you can choose 6 comma 10, so you will choose 6 comma 10. Now once 6 comma 10 you have chosen, can you choose 9 comma 10? No, right? So that's end. Now can you choose 12 comma 16? Yes, that you can choose it. Then you can choose 18 comma 20. So how many meetings happened total? That is 4. Okay, and what were the total number of meetings? That was again 7. 7 minus 4, and the answer will be 3, which is a wrong answer. Okay, so you need to always start with the meetings those who have quicker times, end time is less, right? So basically if I sort the data here, if I sort, okay, so which I will choose? I will sort according to their end time. I will sort according to their end time. so that I can simply find out quicker meetings. Okay, and if I able to find maximum number of intervals, non-overlapping intervals, what I will do, I will simply subtract with my total minus max, and I will get the answer. Okay, yeah. So this will be our approach. Let's see it one more time. Let me take few cases so that we will get the clarity much more better. So suppose I have one interval, that is suppose 1 comma 4, and I will tell you here like both these scenarios 5 comma 8, and we have 1 comma 5 comma 7, and we have 7 comma 8, then I have 6 comma 10, and one is 8 comma 10. Okay, suppose this is our case. Now see, again this is random. Okay, or maybe we have not I have not sorted it. Suppose let's do the first thing. If I sort according to their start time, okay, which will come first? Start time, which is first 1 comma 4, then 5 comma 8 and 5 comma 7. Okay, so any can come first. Suppose 5 comma 8 first, then we have 5 comma 7. Okay, then which will come first? 6 comma 10, right, according to their start time. Then 7 comma 8 will come. Okay, and then 8 comma 10 will come. Okay, right. So what you will do, you will first update your last meeting end time. Okay, so last time I can say that will be the first interval, right, that is 4. Okay, first interval end time 1 comma 4, and you will start from here. Okay, so can you choose 5 comma 8? Yes, you can choose. Suppose you have updated the count, so you have chosen this one, and now you can choose 5. So suppose your count is starting from 1 because 1 comma 4 is already done. Okay, now can you select 5 comma 8? Yes, you can select this interval 5 comma 8, so count will be 2, and the last time will be updated to 8. Now can you select 5 comma 7? No, you can't. Okay, so you will move ahead. Can you select 6 comma 10? So no, right? Because last time is end. The last meeting is ending at 8 p.m. How you can choose one meeting that is starting from 6 p.m.? Okay, so again you can't choose this one. Can you choose this one? 7 comma 8? No, because the last meeting end time is 8, right? You can't choose 7 comma 8. So you can't choose this one. Can you choose 8 comma 10? Yes, the last meeting is ending at 8, and you can select this one. So you can select this one, and the total meeting that have happened, basically it's 3, and the last time is now 10, and that's the last, right? You are end of it. Okay, so how many meetings happened? 1 comma 4 done, 5 comma 8 done, and 8 comma 10. Okay, these were the 3 meetings. Okay, so if I get my answer, what will the total number of meetings? 6 minus 3, that is 3. So there is simply, if I remove 3, then the series will become non-overlapping intervals. Okay, yes, but that was one part of it, that is sorting according to their start time. Okay, now but if I sort according to their end time, okay, let's see. If I sort according to their end time, okay, so what will the total what will the first meeting? 1 comma 4. Now which meeting will end first? 5 comma 7, 5 comma 8, 7 comma 8, 6 comma 10, 8 comma 10. Which meeting will end first? 5 comma 7. So I will choose 5 comma 7. Then which meeting will end first? 5 comma 8 or 7 comma 8? Okay, both are ending at the same time. You can choose anyone. Suppose I have choose 5 comma 8. Then which will end first? 7 comma 8. Okay, then I have 6 comma 10 and 8 comma 10. Okay, again you can choose anyone, 6 comma 10 and 8 comma 10. And now let's apply the same thing. Okay, so first meeting end time, what is the last time? Last time, that is 4 again. Okay, and count will start from 1 because ye meeting to ho gayi, right? This meeting is done. I'll come here 5 to 7. Okay, one meeting is happening from 5 to 7. So last time now will be 7 and count will be now 2. Now next meeting is 5 comma 8. Can you select this meeting? Can you choose this meeting? No, you can't, because the last meeting end time is till 7 and it is starting from 5. You will move ahead. Can you select this meeting 7 comma 8? Yes, you can select, right? Because the last time is ending at 7 and it is also starting from 7. So yes, you can select this one. So you will choose this one and less time will be updated to 8 and count will be now 3. Now, now you will go to the next meeting. Can you select this one 6 comma 10? No, you can't. Okay, because the last meeting is ending at 8. You can't select 6 comma 10. Okay, so you will move ahead. Can you select 8 comma 10? Yes, you can, right? So the last time will be updated to 10 and the total meetings booked, that is 4. Okay, and yeah, that's it. Okay, so how many meetings without non-overlapping happened? That is 4. Okay, and total meetings for thing 6. So 6 minus 4, 2. And yeah, that's the answer. Okay, if I draw the graph of it, okay, basically graph will be similar of both the things, 1 comma 4, and then I have 5 comma 7. So 5 comma 7 will be here, then I have 5 comma 8, so it will be here, and then I have 7 comma 8. So from here 7 comma 8, sorry, so it will be from here to here 7 comma 8, then I have 6 comma 10. So here to here 6 comma 10, then I will have from 8 to 10. I can make from here 8, here 8, anywhere. It will be 8 comma 10. Right. So according to the first condition, right, what were the non-overlapping meetings they have taken? 1 comma 4, 5 comma 8, and 8 comma 10. And what we have taken in the second case, okay, 1 comma 4. This is first meeting, then 7, 5 comma 7, then third 7 comma 8, and the fourth one 8 comma 10. Right. So these are the total number of meetings that are non-overlapping. Okay, and yeah, so I am able to select the maximum number of non-overlapping, that is 4. So if I remove these two, okay, the whole series will become non-overlapping. Okay, so yeah, this is how we can solve this problem, minimum number of like non-overlapping intervals. Let me write the pseudo code of it, how we are going to approach this, what will the pseudo code of it. So basically now I will simply sort my intervals, interval dot sort according to their end time. Okay, again this is the pseudo code. Now what I will do, I will take one variable, suppose last time, so last interval end time you can say, and it will be whatever your interval, the zeroth interval. Okay, zeroth interval end time, that is 1. Okay, and I will update my count will be 1, and I will start for loop that will start from 1 to n, total number of intervals. Okay, and if anyhow, if any time, any interval, ith interval starting time, okay, is greater than or equals to, because that I can take to my last time. Okay, what I will do, I will simply update the count. Okay, because that's a possible meeting. Update the count and I will update the last time. So last time interval will be the ith interval end time, that is 1. Okay, and in the last what I will do, I will simply find out, suppose I will take one variable, that is result equals to whatever the meetings I got, that is count. Okay, and total number of meetings. So I can say n minus count. Okay, I will subtract and I will return the result. Yeah, so this will be the pseudo code of it. And what will the time complexity? So this will take n log n. Okay, again sorting according to the end time, and this will run for n minus 1 time. So again the total time complexity here will be big O of n log n, because I am taking max of it. So I will take max of n log n and n. Okay, so the total time complexity here will be big O of n log n, and space complexity, I'm not taking any extra space, I'm taking only last time. Okay, a variable, so space complexity will be big O of 1. right? So yeah, this will be our pseudo code for it. Okay, in the next video, I will show you the complete code implementation, how you can apply this code. And in the next video, then we will discuss about how we can, like, what will the dry run of this code. Okay, so see you in the next video.